All right, guys, here we are, Travels with Dottie. It is the 12th of September, 2024, and we're coming through the little village of Eagle Nest here, and we have a little specialist excursion. We're going to the grocery store, but we're not going to Angel Nest this time. We're going to take a nice little scenic drive up from here to Red River. Yeah, that is part of what they call the Enchanted Circle. And the Enchanted Circle is a drive that is a loop. You can, let's say we started it here in Eagle Nest, we would follow this highway we're going to take to Red River, and then you go through Red River to a little town called Cuesta, and then you get to Taos, New Mexico. And you go through Taos, and you come back over the mountain and hit Angel Fire, and then come back up here on State 64, and that's the circle. And it is very scenic and beautiful, exciting. And next year, you know, I'll just devote a whole day to the Enchanted Circle, and I'll stop at points of interest, and I'll make a nice long video showing you the whole Enchanted Circle. But here we're just going to do a little leg of it. It's Route 38. I just turned off 64, and we're on our way. You see Dottie there in the corner. I figured, you know, I think you're gonna rather see me, or you'd rather see Dottie than me. You get to see me every day. You don't get to see Dottie every single day. So we're just gonna do that. We're headed due north on this highway, and we're gonna get up well over, I think, 9,000 feet by the time it's all said and done. We're going over a mountain pass, and it's going to be pretty spectacular. I don't know. I don't even know at this point whether you're going to be hearing me talk through this whole thing. Maybe I won't talk, and I'll play a little music in the background so you can see the scenery. Let's just see how this goes. So it's Wednesday. It's not Wednesday, it's Thursday. I don't even know what day it is. But I'll gonna be here in Eagle Nest for only a few more days. I'll be here Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday morning everything's gonna be hooked up, and I'm gonna be putting this Eagle Nest in New Mexico in the rear view mirror till June 1st of next year. And I'm going to be headed towards my home base in Pahrump, and as a owner member of Preferred RV Resort. I'll be staying there for a couple of months before I head into good old Quartzsite to be with all my friends that I've been separated from since last winter. We'll all reunite and have another great season at Quartzsite. I don't know if you caught it, the building on the left is a brewery. It's also the place where they launch the balloons every year when they do the balloon weekend. It's here on the left. I wasn't paying that much attention, but it's somewhere on the left-hand side up here is the remains of Elizabethtown, which is once the county seat and the up-and-coming place. But it's no longer there. It's a little bit of a ghost town, and I did a video on it way back in the beginning of the summer. In July, I did a video on that. The only thing that's really left there are the crumbling walls of the original hotel. hotel. Now, when you go there, you see a bunch of buildings that looks like a legit great ghost town, but you know what? It's not. It was someone's attempt at some point to create a tourist destination, so they recreated a bunch of buildings, and I don't think it worked out. So, what looks like old-time Western buildings are just, it's not real. I put it in the video anyway, but I put heavy disclaimers that this is what you're looking at isn't the real deal. But I did go up and got close-up stuff of the old hotel. And I didn't get to see it because I was in a little bit of a hurry. I was with someone, and frankly, I didn't feel like searching for it, but I believe there's a graveyard up there that's genuine that you can check out. The other claim to fame for Elizabethtown was in the hills between Elizabethtown and Taos was a guy that lived in a remote cabin, and he used to randomly meet travelers and invite them to his cabin to either spend the night or have dinner or whatever, and he would kill them. He was a serial killer. And locals caught on to him, and they caught up with him and took care of business. You can see as the trip goes on here, the topography will get more and more interesting as we continue here. I could tap on my Garmin and see what we are at. So we're already rising in elevation. We're at 8,475, 8483. So 3 or 400 feet above where Eagle Nest is, and it's going to get higher before we're done here. You can see how Dottie really enjoys riding in the car. She likes her bed, and she likes sitting and being able to look out the window and stuff. George the cat's a little bit different story. George has to be medicated with prescription medications when we travel, and George needs to travel in a crate, sadly. But with the right medication, the right dose, it's peaceful for George. George will sleep the whole time. Where it used to be, George would get very sick riding in the car, and I was really, really concerned about George and traveling, because I tried all the non-prescription methods and medications and environments: big cage, little cage, no cage, soft cage, hard cage, see-through cage, not see-through cage, elevated cage, cage down on the floor. I mean, everything, catnip, calm spray, everything you could possibly think of, and nothing was working. In my good friend C-Dub's journey, she let me try a pill that was prescribed for her cat, and I tried that pill and it worked. So I went to my vet, said this is what I want, and that's what I have now, and I gave it to George an hour before we leave, and I could go all day, and George just snoozes in the cage. It's very nice. Haven't seen much wildlife here down by the lake, and the locals say it's because there's been so much moisture this year that there's enough moisture in the higher elevations where the wildlife doesn't have to come down to the lake for water, so we don't see as much. When I first got here, there was a sighting of a black bear right outside the property where I'm staying, and there hasn't been a sighting since. Red River, it's not that far. You'll see, how quickly we'll get there. It is a very different place from Eagle Nest. It's much more active. The age of people is much younger in terms of like seasonal visitors. It caters to much more physically active younger people. There's lots of four-wheeling and horseback riding and hiking and hunting and fishing, and well, not that there isn't fishing in Eagle Nest, of course there is, but the more active, aggressive stuff happens here in Red River. And the amount of horseback you can see. There's a huge stable right outside of town with it's got to be close to 100 horses. I mean, it's big, and you see side-by-sides and ATVs everywhere in town. And in the winter, it's a big ski area. There's a ski area right there. But I'm much more comfortable as this old man staying. I'm wondering. I'm adjusting this. Is it being pointed up too much, do you think? I don't know. I pointed it a little bit more down. It just seemed like it was kind of pointing up in the sky a little too much. I wonder if something shifted on me. Well, if that's the case, and it was awkward, I apologize. But it seems, there's a little screen I can see what the camera's capturing. It looks pretty good, but it looked a little awkward there. And we are almost at 9,000 feet. We're at 8,940 right now. So we're getting in the mountains here. Okay, we just hit 9,000 feet. So that's 1,000 feet higher than Eagle Nest. Pardon me. Notice I'm sniffing and coughing a little bit in videos, and I noticed the owner of the place I'm staying, she's having the same thing, and so I'm assuming it's the change in weather and something allergen related. Yeah, check it out. Now we're in the mountains, aren't we? Adjust this so it makes sense. I know you heard a little ding means somebody sent me a text, and I'm not going to look at it though, because you got to pay attention to drive. We're at 9,300 feet here. We're still going up, and I can feel is starting to pop. I think we're going to get close to the pinnacle, the top here. We're at 9,400. To find out with me. You and me and Dottie. George is at home, calmly looking out the window, going, "Those guys are crazy. Going in the car for no reason." Still going up. We're still going up, guys. Still going up. We're at 9,700. And I think this is the top here. I really do. I think there's even an elevation sign. Elevation 9820. Let's see how. 9820. And we're in Taos County. So 9820 is going to be the top. And we're going to go downhill into the valley, into Red River from here. So 9,800 feet. Now, the place you saw on the left has a event in the summer up the hill there every Saturday night. It's like a cowboy cookout, music show and everything. I hear it's a lot of fun. My friends Charlie and Diane, they've gone a couple of times. It's a little pricey. It's $50 a head at least, I think, if not 60 now. But they say it's a good time. The only caveat, Charlie said, you might want to bring a cushion for your butt, because you're probably going to be sitting on a picnic table and your butt will hurt after a while. But if you bring a cushion with you, it's going to be the secret to all-night comfort. Pretty soon here, we're going to get a nice peek at the little town of Red River. I think maybe it's a village of Red River. I'm not positive. In particular is very scenic. Check it out. We're going to go to a couple places here. We're going to go to Dare Market. It's a supermarket here. It's kind of known for being pretty expensive, but I like it. I think it's great. I'm going to film a little bit in there as I shop. And I was recommended to me as I was leaving today. He said, "Have you seen the candy store? You got to check out the candy store. It's like every old-fashioned candy you remember when you were a kid." So we'll go and see if they'll let us film in the candy store. We'll do that too. And this will be a nice little travel video. Car. We're going to go to the local supermarket. all the adjustments to the camera. But I was watching TV, and they were shooting something important after the presidential debate, and the camera was bouncing all over the place and up and down, and stuff wasn't in frame. And so now I don't feel so bad. That was like NBC News or something. That was a professional cameraman, so I don't feel bad. If the pros can get away with making mistakes like that. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? A little bit more interesting drive than from going into Angel Fire. This is not boring at all. Angel Fire, that trip gets to be pretty monotonous. Just kind of a straight line with mountains in the distance. But this is different, isn't it? And there we have Red River on the left there. You see that down there? We'll get a better look as we come around the corner here. And I'll keep the camera rolling all the way through the center of town so you can see what it looks like. Lots of restaurants and places to stay. It's a pretty interesting little place. A little bit more upscale, I would say, than Eagle Nest. But look at how it's just nestled there beautifully in these mountains, in this little valley. Isn't that something? So let's see what the elevation change is. Not that much. We're coming into town here, and we're at 8,700 feet, so about 700 feet higher in elevation than Eagle Nest. And here we are. You look on the right here, see all those side-by-sides for rent. They're everywhere. Everywhere. There's a little library on the right. All of these little towns have a library. That's for you nomads. If you need something printed, you don't have a printer, you could go to any library usually, and they'll charge you, anywhere from 15 to 25 cents a page. Go in with your little thumb drive, and they'll print out whatever you need, hand it to you. As I go through here, I want to see if I can spot the candy store. And I think, let's see, that's right there. Red River Candy Company, right there on the left. So we'll it's open. We'll stop by there. I think there's a parking space right out front, and we'll go in and see if they'll let us film. Texas Red Steakhouse is on the right there. I heard good things about that place. I bet it's not a budget place, but I try to think of these nice restaurants as I make them more budget conscious by knowing that these days the quantities they serve you is so big that you can take home half or sometimes even more and spread the cost of that meal out over more than one meal, and it makes it a little bit more palatable for the wallet, if not the tummy. A little building right on the main drag for sale. You want to open a business here. Good location. The Lifts West Condominium Hotel on the left, and Ponderosa Lodge on the right. And I think we're getting close to Dare Market here, and there it is. There's Dare Market. We're going to make a left right in here. Park. Leave Dottie to fend for herself for a little bit, and I'm going to take you inside with me to show you what this local market looks like. It's very nice. I like it. And look what I got. I got a parking spot right next to the front door. What do you think of that? Pretty good. What do you think, Dottie? Okay. Well, here we are at the Dare Market. And let's go in. Let's go in and buy a moderate amount of groceries. One of the secrets of this place is the fried chicken is amazing. It doesn't seem I might not get any today. There's no one manning it. We'll see on our way out if there is, and we'll get a couple pieces. They have a little produce section. All right, we want some coffee creamer. Just want kind of regular sort of sweet. Sometimes that's hard to do. So this has got Dunkin' Donuts cream and sugar. Not good for you, but I like a little splash of that. And make some chocolate chip cookies. What do you think? So, greenie, that looks good. Spinach and ricotta, that looks amazing. We do need to get, I thought this was going to be crackers. They fooled me. They fooled me with the boxes. But we can get some, we need a little bit more cheese. I know that. Some, we could find some baby Swiss. That would be nice. There we have some crackers. What are we going to get? I always want to try something new, and I rarely can I find something that seems different. I always get the same old thing. Well, we'll get some wheat thins. Pretty boring, huh? That's sun-dried tomato, though. I guess we'll just have to get the whole grain reduced fat. That's fine. Oh, and I really like these. Let's see, what else do we have here frozen that might be interesting? Well, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything that's calling out to me here. You know, it seems to me I remember there was a snack thing here I really liked, and I don't see it. But I do need some vegetables for Dottie's food. So let's see what we can find here. We need nothing with corn in it. You gotta make sure no corn. No corn. What do we have here? That's spinach. That's all corn. Mixed vegetables got corn. Beans and peas are fine for Dottie. Peas and peas. And we are totally out of ice cream. And I don't see an ice cream that's screaming out by me. Well, we'll try the Blue Bunny Soft. See how we do trying to keep that cold away. So here we can get the hamburger for Dottie. See the biggest one they have here. They don't have very big ones, so we'll have to get a couple. Now, if they're the same price, you don't want to get the darker one because it's older, so you want to get the red ones. And what have we down here? Anything interesting? Not so much. We're going to try, always like having a couple of frozen dinners in the freezer just in case. And we need to go back to this area that we've been staring at for so long. We got one of these. And is there something similar we could get? Oh, I don't know. What do we have? What am I missing maybe that could be good? Well, I don't think I can miss much here with this beef and broccoli. That looks like it might be pretty good. And how about this Thai style coconut chicken? Yeah, okay. And for those lazy mornings, how about a couple of these? Just when I don't feel like dirtying dishes and I want a quick breakfast. All right, so we got the stuff for Dottie. I'm thinking there's something I'm going to get home and go, Rob, why didn't you fill in the blank? Oh, I can think of at least one thing. All right. Oh, bread. I don't have any bread. I've been, these hamburger buns do not last me very long at all. But I try to give them to the crows when they get stale. And I would like hamburger buns that are small, as small as possible. And I think this is about the best I'm going to do. As small as we can get. and just regular bread. And a bread that isn't going to be too giant because it's just such a waste. It's just so big. I want a smaller. Ooh. Well, let's try this little thing of sourdough bread. How's that? And I know there's got to be bottled water somewhere. Is there bottled water somewhere I'm missing? Over there. Okay. There we go. There's what? Oh, okay. Well, that just wasn't obvious enough for me, I guess.
You walked in with your head down.
I did. All right. So I think let's take a walk through. These are old style. The old Apple things. Let's see. I think we're good here. Take one more stroll through. Still doesn't appear to be anybody here. Yeah, some, how about 3 chicken breasts? You guys got a secret to this? Because this is some of the best fried chicken I've ever had anywhere.
Nope, just get it and fry it.
I'm going to have to wait until next summer for my next one, so I'm getting 3.
There you go.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
Yep.
Okay?
All right. And I'm just going to go through and make sure I'm not missing anything. Tortillas. Right. Almost what I needed. Came close. And I think we got it. I think we're good.
How are you? What are you starting at?
Can you get that? Do you know what how much the water is, or do I
I
need?
need to scan it, but you can bring it around.
Okay. Here we go. Thank you.
Let me put them on the rest.
I was just gonna get a couple of things. I don't know what happened.
So was Joe. He was only going to get a few things.
Yeah.
Too. Thank you, and you have a good day.
Thank you. All right. This windshield thing, this definitely has a dual purpose, because I'm going to take that ice cream and I'm going to wrap that bad boy up. And that's some serious insulation there for the ice cream. There. Hey, Dottie. All right. Well, here is the candy store, what the outside of it looks like. And we will go in and ask for permission to film the inside of the Red River Candy Company. Remember, it Travels with Dottie. We don't film any private space without permission. So, look at what the outside looks like. Well, we'll shut her off. And here's one of my favorite iconic characters is Bob's Big Boy. And you'll notice there's Eagle Nest Cafe has a miniature one of these out in front of their place. But this is a big one. So all kinds of flavored soda here. I'm sure we could do a deep dive into here. Look at all these. Wonderful. Let's look at a few. There's Martian soda, Ozark Mountain, Italian soda, Marilyn Monroe cherry, Marilyn Monroe lemonade. Look at all these. And then, hey, check out the candy here. The candy dispensers. Oh, look at all the different candy bars and things. Look at this. We're just scratching the surface here, guys. Look at this. Talk about sensory overload. And a bear. Check him out. Hello. This. Guys, this is so cool. I'm going to ask you a tough question. Do you have a favorite candy here?
Not really. I have tried a big majority of the candy in here, but you know, after working here for 2 years,
Trying the majority, that's quite a feat. Because
right?
this is amazing. We'll have to do what we can in post-production to take out the music in the background, because I'll get a strike for that. But there's ways to do that. So now we've seen the whole store. Now my mission is to buy something. You could be with me for another half an hour if. Oh, look at these giant gummy bears. Look, I'll put my hand next to it. That's how big the gummy bear is. That's huge. And what do we have here? I really love chocolate. I really do. I'm going to have a really hard time making up my mind here. So let's go. Remember these things? Moon pies? That takes me back. Moon pies. Wonder what other things you guys can spot from your childhood.
There's nothing in here I know I need.
It's just all wants in here.
Hey, that's man.
Oh, I just can't make my mind up, guys. Gummy sushi. I gotta make one more loop to make sure I haven't missed something critical that I need to buy. I didn't miss the bear, did I? Nope, did not miss the bear. Is that a real stuffed bear or is that fake?
Yes.
It's real?
It used to be alive.
I used to be alive. Wow. Okay.
They got him from an auction. And that bear came from Russia, and so did this other bear that's on the other corner of the store.
Oh, there's another bear?
Yes, it's in the corner.
Oh, okay. That one's from Russia. Wow. So let's see the. Oh, there is another bear here, and he's offering bear hugs. But this is a real one as well. I'm getting the bear hug. Ooh, what do we got here? Pretzel stuff. And these, I'm sure these are modified. Oh, maybe they're not. They're not modified. They have a little toy in there. I didn't think you could get them outside of Europe.
Eat it.
Well, we're going to have to go back to the chocolate section and we're going to have to make a decision or the ice cream I bought is going to melt. So let's go here and let's do white chocolate. We'll do that. That's what we're buying, guys. Oh, remember these things? The Haribo? Oh, and look at these special things. Wow.
These are truffles. They're $3.25 each, and we do have a sell buy 5 get 1 free. So just so you know, if you'd like any or if you have any plans.
Well, I found what I'm getting. I found. Thank you. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'm going to end the video right here. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. I'm always grateful for you watching my videos. Thank you.